Good afternoon and good evening, grasshoppers. Time to get this show on the road. Three people? Dude. Vahan versus Peace. Vahan PC versus Ron Hayes, the first one up. I better start taking Ron seriously. My score with Vahan is 1-1. What could that consist of? If I click on the score, looks like I won the first game we played 4 weeks ago. And then in this game, where I played Dutch defense, oh, I remember. I think I just jettisoned D5, Queen C7 instead of playing according to the PC, I should have played Queen A. I should have played Knight B6. Is that correct? Knight on B to D7, Knight to D7, D5. Yeah, I was looking at this. So I could have taken on D5. And this would have won a piece because of E5, E4. And I didn't win that one. Vahan won that day. He had a great performance that day. Good morning, Ron. How are you, buddy? I don't stream on Wednesday mornings after billiards. I have learned my lesson. I don't know if the music is too loud or too soft or what. I'm going to put it back to the year that Casino Royale was. We are going to stick with the Caro-Kann for the time being. Mainly because... let's not pre-move, just in case. Let's not do that. I know Ron is looking for some creative way around this, but this is not the way. Not the way, I say. Not the way, I say. Yeah, I'm not even threatening. Bishop takes f3, queen takes f3, queen takes d4, check, king h1, queen takes c4, because he has queen takes f7 and queen takes f8 check. So that's out of the window. However, had he played any other move, I might have gone for bishop takes f3. Let's get his rook onto that square so that we can break the pin and go for more, because his queen is tied down to the square d4 for the moment. Not a big fan of my position, but I am up a pawn for my trouble. This is the Blackmar-Diemer Gambit. I have many books on the Blackmar-Diemer Gambit, interestingly enough. Now, what has he got? What has he got? What has he got? We'll keep it up. 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 Just threatening him. breaking with c5, trying our best, staying alive. What have he got? It is time now. What do we have? I should have played c4 then. What was I thinking? What does it matter? Trickiness abounds. c4 would have won. Who would have known? Who could have cared? What has he got? What does it fare? He has a chance to put more pressure on me. And I step away. Really? He sacked a rook. This is only an exchange.
Any advice on how to find mates in huge time pressure situations when you have the clear advantage?
Well, the first rule, the absolute first rule, is to...
JDX the Kid said, nice freestyle song by the way, lol.
Thank you, I think. So for the most part, alright, it looks like I have to return this pawn. Or do I have enough that I can just move away, just move away, just move away? Or am I up a rook here? I'm up a rook here. Let's do it. And now, can I just step away? I can just step away. All right. So he has knight takes f7, rook takes f7. Maybe knight could have worked here, could have worked here. This doesn't look good, doesn't look good, doesn't look good. I'm still wondering what he thinks he has. He did take a pawn with check. What does he have? What does he do? We're still up a rook. Oh, I'm still pinned? I see. So he's got knight to that square, eh? Oh, I'm still pinned? Oh my god. Still pinned. Alright, it's going to be a long road. So, JDX the Kid, what I do recommend is that you save this link. And I would recommend that you do 100 of these without error at the hardest level. So for example, he's going to grab it from right here, copy link address, So that link right there, set that for the hardest level. Do 100 of those without error. You might even time yourself that you only have 10 minutes, like you can say to your personal device, whatever you use, Apple or Amazon's personal home assistant, set timer for 10 minutes. And attempt to do 100 in a row. Then you can move on to mate and twos. Now, I don't gain any rating points for doing these, but you set it to the hardest level. You'll notice that you can set over here on the left. Oh, you can't see the drop-down box. You could have ease here, but you have set it to the hardest level, and there is no such thing as a hard mate in 1 or a hard mate in 2, because basically in this particular position, right? I mean, what can possibly be hard about this checkmate in 2, right? It's going to be check, and then what? I guess it has to be this check. No, and then so it has to be this check. The queen could block, and oh, so I did gain a rating point. So basically, do 200 mate and 2s, 300 mate and 3s without error. You could also reverse the process if you want. I would do this quite a bit. They're all under puzzles, puzzle themes, and you go down to checkmates. And basically, if you can do them, now you're going to think that 100 mate and 1 is easy.
10 minutes, 100 mates.
You're going to think that 100 checkmates is easy. It's not really for you, Pegasus. For Pegasus, he should be trying to do 100 mate and 3s in 10 minutes. But he could warm up. I would suggest warming up 10 minutes, maybe 30 minutes for the mate and 3s. You know, give yourself 10 minutes for each 100. But you could also do it in the same. So under mates, you have mate and 1. Now, this is the hard part, and you're not going to do this exercise. I just know you're not going to do it, just like you didn't go through Capablanca's games. Capablanca's best games, I assign it to everybody. Play through 100 of Capablanca's best games. Nobody does it. Everybody comes back to me wanting advice in about 2 months, and they say, what can I do to improve my chess? And I'll say, have you gone through Capablanca's best games yet? And they'll say, no. It's like the 80-year-old couple whose wife got her husband a funeral plot, a burial place for their anniversary gift. And on their 81st anniversary, the husband gets the wife a nice gift, and the husband says, but you didn't give me a gift. And she goes, you still haven't used the gift that I got you last year. How's that? So the wife, on the 80th anniversary, gets her husband a ceremonial plot of land, a funeral plot. I'm not sure how that translates to other languages. I didn't get a rise out of anybody on that joke. And on their 81st anniversary, he complains that she didn't get him a gift, and she says, you still haven't used what I've got you last year. I'm returning to e4 for a bit, just because I enjoy e4 so much, and e4 is the way to defeat lesser opponents. I could have played rook f2. That would have been fun. Two things are attacked. Yep. All right. This time, not so fast. I noticed that my opponent liked to play the move d4 himself, so that was probably not the right choice. But even though I think I've won both times with white. Today at least I'm wide awake. Monday morning or Tuesday morning? I can't remember when I streamed last. I did not do so well. Let's just put it that way.
Pegasus SWE. Say. Him well played.
Yeah, I saw what he was going to do. I actually set him up with b3. When I played b3 intending to play c4, I thought he might play c4, c takes b3, a takes b3, rook takes c2. And he would not be thinking about what I was doing because I didn't move my rook to a1. It's just been there for 2,000 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Hay in a stream sponsored by Chess Informant. Check out the encyclopedia of chess miniatures. I don't think they're available anymore, Ron. Let's take a quick peek. Are they still available? Oh, they are still available as a duo. I have to put it on my to-do list to call Chess Informant today because they did not send me Chess Informant 163 when I called them about 162. When I called them about Chess Informant number 162, they told me they had me down as a contributor to the Chess Informant and that it should have been sent automatically. So I'll call them. If you've not yet subscribed on YouTube, now is your chance. Use your children's accounts, your wife's accounts, whatever you choose to use. We're going to answer e4 with d4 with e6. And we're going to play the Tarash. We're going to give our opponent an isolated pawn, and thereby we transpose into the Panov attack. Let's get ready. A6 is much more useful. Alright, we'll go for the isolated pawn. This is always awkward. Always awkward. But notice that I haven't played the move. Or have I? Have I really fallen for this? That's unfortunate. It's gonna have to do, though. I wasn't after the c6 pawn anyway. Now he's got a really, really cool move here. He does have a very cool move. Looks like I have to continue defending. That's annoying. So let's see. He stopped me from playing queen to c1 check or queen to c3 check, but it looks as though He is going to have a permanent pawn on c6. That does seem like a little bit of a bother. Well, that's interesting. He just keeps surprising me. My opponent keeps surprising me. So let's see, I have 3 pawns to 2 on the queen side. I can afford to give one back. And I do plan on giving one back. I thought for some reason he was going to play bishop to a3. I hallucinated that he had not already played. So far he has not found the move that bothers me the most, thankfully. He has not yet played the move that bothers me most. So is he really playing b6? Or is he not? Told me once, but I forgot. So if I play d4, he's actually going to realize that he can play knight to d4. Knight to d4 and knight to f5 were the moves that bothered me the most. Right? So now if I take and I play bishop to e5, am I going to remain up any material? I don't know. Is this queen trapped? I'm afraid not. But I also don't want him moving anything. Time. To secure ourselves, just in case he has a chance. I have to do this. I don't have a choice. 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 Let's guard c6, just in case. Not sure if he has a defense, but we're going to rely on this. Setting up mating attacks. What is my record with her on her air so far? I am now 3-3, I believe, after this game. That was a very important game, apparently. And I played a brand new opening. DPW Chess, welcome. JDX is also a streamer, I believe. Alex, good morning. Good morning, Alex. How are you, buddy? Where are you from? I am FIDE trainer and National Master John MacArthur. Wow, DPW chess. We better play our 2500 opening repertoire here. I'll go with F3. I don't get to play this variation that often. Let's see if he plays the main line, which is the line that I am worried about the most. I think E5 is the line that I'm worried about the most, to be honest. And of course I'm after that bishop.
JDX the Kid said, I am not a streamer right now, I just make nerdcore hip-hop music lol.
Nerdcore. Nerdcore. Hip hop. Nerdcore. Hip hop. Nerdcore. Hip hop. Do I dare? Can I do it this way? I don't think so. We did get him to release the Kraken. Oh, you're trying to exchange, are you? Interesting. He's still got the move E5, which I kind of dislike, but we'll just keep going. We'll pretend like none of this is happening.
I got a sample that now lol.
Are you sampling me? As Robert De Niro would say into the mirror in the all-time classic movie. You sampling me? Are you sampling me? You sampling me? Are you sampling me? If anyone knows the movie reference, that would help. If you don't know the movie reference, I completely understand. Alright, moment of truth. Here and there we've got
JDX the Kid said.
Yeah, your reaction to nerdcore hip hop lol.
My reaction to nerdcore.
JDX the Kid said.
Yeah, that S Godfather ain't it?
Arsenal fan Richie said. Picked up invisible chess moves the other day. It's living up to its name so far from 10 positions. IVE only found one solution.
Wait a minute now. Oh no! Have I lost a rook? I've lost a rook. I failed to realize what he was threatening. He had a nice double attack there with d4. That was a good discovery. I'm going to save that one. I'm saving this one for my book. Analysis board. I do have to open up chess space in the background.
Arsenal fan Richie said. What's the way to prevent it? RHD1. Arsenal fan
Yeah, I
Richie
should have just played a
said.
normal move.
RHF1.
No, I should have played rook up. Because the rook on the H file is protecting the knight. Yeah, that was just a blunder. In this position, it's possible that I could have gone for more here instead. I don't want to look at what they're suggesting, but I'm going to give up.
Verse Studios said. Can I
Oh, they are
Verse
suggesting
Studios
this.
said.
They're suggesting
10
exactly
minutes.
what I thought, so that way I can answer d4 with possibly rook to h7. What do you think? Oh, I just played knight on c to e4. Silly me. Is rook h7 a good
Arsenal
move?
fan
I'm just
Richie
worse no matter what.
said. I am guessing it's just NCE4.
Yeah, indeed.
Arsenal fan
But I'm
Richie
still worse
said.
because they
And
have
then
rook h8.
RH6 is a threat.
Then they have rook h8 and I'm worse. The center pawns are better. It looked like a really good game until it wasn't. Alright, peace in the world, Alex. I could just answer e4 with e6 no matter what. Yeah, let's do that. Let's answer e4 with e6 no matter what. Make it my blitz repertoire. I have to go in this direction, this direction, this direction, this direction, this direction, this direction. We're just gonna play it like we know what we're doing for some reason, you know? Can't believe I got all of those moves in. I really cannot believe that I got every last one of those moves in. What? You're playing like that? Can I do this? We'll find out in just a moment. Peace in the world. Takes 95. 94. Bishop takes, queen takes, and then I blunder. Let's do it this way. Let him unleash the Kraken. The Kraken's device. Die Kraken. Yes, now we have something to play for. Yes. Not sure where you're planning on going, but we may promote that pawn there, you know, so. Knight to e4, bishop takes. Very annoying that I have to actually guard that. We'll try for more when we get a chance. When we get a chance.
JDX the Kid said, I need this part.
You need this part?
Arsenal fan Richie.
Can I just do this?
The past pawn is a criminal Aaron Nimzo Indian.
Pass pawn is a criminal. Something along those lines, yes.
Arsenal fan Richie said,
That must be kept under lock and key.
Durian Defense said,
Hi there, Arsenal Richie fan.
JDX the Kid said, what is this beat? Arsenal fan Richie said,
Hi, Durian Defense.
JDX the Kid said, what was the last beat just there?
That's a good question. What was the last beat just there?
JDX the Kid said, forget about chess, I am asking the real stuff here.
I don't know, honestly. This is from Slipstream. I do need to get... Can I see? Can I share this playlist? That is the playlist. For what it's worth, that is the playlist. Can I just take? Oh, did I have knight d3 check? I did, didn't I?
JDX the Kid said, okay thanks ILL surely find it. JDX the Kid said, it's wild if that beat is not copyrighted out in the wild.
It is not copyrighted. This is all original music. For the most part. So where am I and who was I just playing? DPW did not play enough. Who could DPW from Canada be?
JDX the Kid said,
Derek Wang.
that S one of the
Namaste.
greatest beat changes IBE ever heard ever.
I love your aspiration for music, sir. We are definitely going to have to collaborate one of these days. I always say that, and I'm going to apologize in advance when it never happens.
Arsenal fan Richie said,
Federation
What
of
is
Quebec
FQ?
as a Czech. That is the Quebec. He is from Montreal, or the Montreal area. Not Quebecois City, which is in this side, I think, near Toronto. But maybe it is. We're not that far apart in FIDE.
Arsenal fan Richie said,
Why do Quebec not play under CFC?
Well, CFC is here. Good morning, Richie. How are you, buddy? I think I gave you a shout out earlier, but I'll give you another one just because. So we've lengthened the tournament to 40 minutes to try to make up for the time change.
Arsenal fan Richie said,
Thanks.
Differences. Have you recovered, sir? I looked at your game the other day. That was atrocious on both sides. That perfect game that you were worried about. That was really atrocious. I went over that with Charles. He couldn't believe he could play so badly. It was really atrocious. Meanwhile,
Julian Defense said,
Perfect game, perfect
Whoop.
storm.
there's another guy. I don't know that Durian is still streaming, but he was either in Malaysia or in the Philippines. You're going to have to refresh my memory, and I apologize for forgetting Durian Defense.
Arsenal fan Richie said,
PS still streaming, yes.
Namaste. We're pushing the YouTube again one more time. We need to get those subs up. Absolutely need to get those subs up. Use the wife's account, use your boss's account at work.
Arsenal
Do not
fan
hit the
Richie
bell for the
said,
notification.
Have you read Invisible Chess Moves?
Julian
I
Defense
do
said,
like Invisible Chess
Malaysia.
Moves. It's by
is
Peter
SWE.
Gaprindashvili.
said, FQE and CFC, what is that?
That's the Federation of Quebec, Quebecois des Échecs, and the Canadian Chess Federation of Chess.
Arsenal fan Richie said,
What?
Yo Shannon Affec and Emmanuel Neiman.
Is it really? Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm
Julian
thinking of the other one.
Defense
One
said,
second.
I can pronounce the name you just pronounced.
JDX the Kid said, Master Chess Dojo I can add some input on production, but mainly I am a lyricist.
Oh, so that's why you appreciated my my random freestyle. Evans. I was thinking of imagination in chess. I was thinking imagination in chess.
JDX the Kid said. LMAO.
Yeah, Peter Gaprindashvili is pretty easy to do. That was imagination in chess. I was thinking of that one. Invisible chess moves.
Arsenal fan Richie said. Any relation to Nona?
Not that I know of. So the first author's name in Invisible Chess Moves is Neiman. Got it. I needed to look that one
JDX
up.
the Kid said. I could do a chess freestyle lol and use you as a sample Master Chess Dodge 9.
I love freestyle.
JDX the Kid said. Master Chess Dojo.
I don't like my voice though, but it does.
Jurian Defense said. Imagination in chess ID when you replaying a 3-0 against MC and he arrives 5 minutes late.
All right, you are correct.
Arsenal
I have
fan
not
Richie
cracked this
said.
book. I do have a bookmark in
JDX,
here.
The Kid John S. Real name S. Clarence.
Just for you, I'm going to use this book today. Hard to see moves. All right, fair enough. I'm going to use this book today. 2011, new in chess. He starts with Tigran Petrosian and
Arsenal
David
fan Richie
Bronstein.
said. I am only up to page 27. It came on Monday.
All right. Yeah, that's a good example. The Petrosian Bronstein game is what it starts off with. So I am going to add,
Jurian Defense said.
based on the latest
What
new in
accents
chess,
can this text to voice bot do?
Arsenal fan Richie said.
What I
It
like
can do a
about
lot.
it is that the diagrams are so good that you can read blind rather than requiring a board.
I like that a lot too. I like being able to read a book without having a board. If you can actually visualize from exercise to exercise. So let's just go here for a moment and we will check our calendar for a moment. Now we should have Prokofiev. Prokofiev was April 27th.
Said. Printers love printing books on blindfold chess. Pegasus SWE said. Why have different rating systems? We in Sweden throughout our LASK system and used ELO in the past. The accounting wasn't so good when we had LASK. There was a lot of cheating in the chess clubs for ratings. Now it works great with ELO.
So you're using FIDE.
JDX the Kid said. I gotta remember to go back to this stream and timestamp the nerdcore chuckles.
JDX the Kid said.
Face green smiling, face green smiling.
No, please
Pegasus
do.
SWE said.
I
Yes,
didn't
Olaf.
realize that you were such a music enthusiast. Now we can talk. Obviously, when you just want lessons, you know how busy I am. It's ridiculous.
JDX the Kid said. Just like you said with your collab ideas, I always have sample ideas running through my mind and most get forgotten to the void.
Yeah, you have to write them down right away. Sergei Prokofiev. Yes, we do have Prokofiev. There were other, basically the story behind Prokofiev, he and Botvinnik were friends, and in a last round event, he was playing Iliskasa, and Capablanca was playing another person, or maybe he was playing Iliskasa.
Was the pianist right?
Jurian Defense
Said. Before the ELO, there was the darkness system. Hark, hark, the dogs BM de bark.
Arsenal fan Richie
The Harkness
said.
system, yes.
Very strong player, if I remember correctly.
Jurian Defense
said. Harkness.
So apparently the rumor was that Botvinnik's opponent was forced to lose to him. And this was before the Kara's debacle. So there's already a history of players being intimidated or influenced to give their results to Botvinnik. So the Kara's example would be no different. Kara's would be too honorable to tell people that he was forced to lose to Botvinnik in 1948 in the tournament for the World Championship. So this story apparently severed Prokofiev's friendship with Botvinnik. In the latest new in chess, Robert Redford, who was born August 18th. Let's just see what we got here. Do we have Robert Redford? He is an avid chess player. No, we're missing Robert Redford.
Jury in
Note to self.
defense said. Aaron Fisher exposed him all as scheming against him by drawing their games with one another, yet doing all they could to beat him.
Yeah, but that wasn't against him. That was their standard policy, though. I have to add the actor Robert Redford, who's an avid chess player. We already have Arnold Schwarzenegger and others. But interestingly enough, I do need to add Robert Redford to the birthday calendar, as Paul 1E4 will tell me about it. So if you really want to have this
Jury in
calendar,
defense
you
said.
can find it.
Robert Redford as in Indecent Proposal.
Yep. Robert Redford is an avid chess player, and he plays chess almost every week without fail. There was another fellow, too. I'm trying to think of the guitarist. In the latest New in Chess magazine. Did anybody read the latest New in Chess magazine with Hikaru Nakamura on the cover? It was the member of a band, Art Garfunkel.
Jury in defense said. Better an avid player than a rabid player.
He's on November 5th.
Arsenal fan Richie said. That film is a disgrace, most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
That film is
This
the most. I agree that it is one of the most
Not the
disturbing
acting.
things. Absolutely. Art Garfunkel, November 5th. Yes. So let's go to the calendar again and we'll check on Art Garfunkel from Simon and Garfunkel. I'm missing Art Garfunkel. He's an avid chess player. He plays chess quite a bit.
JDX the Kid said.
There's no way Garfunkel and Oates made the cover of a chess mag.
They didn't make the cover, they made the interior. Garfunkel, Simon and Garfunkel. Robert Redford, Simon
JDX
Garfunkel.
the Kid said.
That's an absolutely mental dimension twisting crossover.
But I'm trying to think of who it was.
Jury in defense.
Crosby, Stills.
He loves the sound
Nash.
of
Graham
silence
Nash
of a
is the other one.
tournament hall.
Crosby, Stills, and
JDX
Nash
the
of
Kid
Graham Nash.
said.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Garfunkel and Oates LMAO.
Arsenal fan Richie.
Graham Nash is
I was gonna make a joke like that. Very good jury in defense.
an avid chess player as well. On February 2nd. I don't think I have Graham Nash. There's no way that I have Graham Nash.
JDX the Kid said.
Garfunkel and Oates was a counterculture super tongue-in-cheek social comedy act band.
JDX the Kid said.
They were a duo.
Were they? Garfunkel and Oates. Comedy act band. Paul Simon.
JDX the Kid said.
As in like making fun of social commentary.
October 13th.
JBX the Kid said.
Not really a parody, but definitely a comedy act.
I think I already
Arsenal
have
fan
Paul
Richie
Simon.
said.
Maybe.
I thought Oates used to play central midfield for Derby County.
Jurian Defense
Said. Hall and Oates.
From Hall and Oates. I can't go for that. Can't go for that. No. In other words, play rock solid chess. Don't go for that. Don't go for that. So yeah, this maybe today, if I get it in, I will do the remaining tournaments. Usually I do about 6 weeks of tournaments at a time. Once I get into a groove of creating tournaments, then I can actually just keep going. And I believe in the 5+5 rapid tournament as well. I have to go to it from this one, so it'll open in our window. This Saturday is also the last one of that. And it's at 8:05. No, I moved it to 8:15. Good. So I still like the idea of the Swiss system because I play 7 different opponents. Right? 7 different opponents. And I'm not sure about the Summer Swiss Series for the other, but making sure that it ends at a given time is a bonus. We can do the 2+1 bullet. How about that? Let's do a 2+1 bullet. First off, we need a person's birthday. We're going to start maybe tomorrow. We can try tomorrow. Who do we need for tomorrow? We have Ralph Appel, Alexander Morzevich. I didn't do his birthday. I like to do new players' birthdays if I can. We should go with someone who's no longer alive for the bullet. How about that? What do you think? Someone who is no longer alive. Oh, Volodar Murzin. Of course we should do him. He won the Rapid and Blitz.
Arsenal fan Richie said.
Well, Merzan is young.
Yeah, Murzin won the Rapid, the World Rapid Championship, right? When Magnus Carlsen ducked out. And the Blitz was not won by anyone because the 2 players that were supposed to win colluded in the last round and conspired to split the championship. So I think the title should have automatically gone to the 3rd place finisher. Oh, wait a minute here. How do I get to... I know what I'll do. We're going to try to build our bullet team. How about that? Teams. We're going to build the bullet. Alright. What time do we need to start this tournament? On Friday? We don't want a Swiss tournament. We're going to do a team tournament. And we want to do GM.
Pegasus SWE said. It is great that you can watch football on Swedish TV tonight and not have to drive to Vaxjo to watch on Viasat.
We're going to make this 35 minutes. And we're going to start it at 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. I need a time that I can actually get up and start streaming. What do you think? This is the tricky part. And I'm going to advertise all 3 of these events in one day. We lost a lot of members in this dojo because people were not there. That should do it. We're borrowing this one from there, the template. World. Rapid champion. Copy. And he's turning 19 tomorrow, I believe. We need the so now the tricky part. What can we do? So it's 2 plus 1. The GM Volodar Marzen birthday bullet. And this custom start date is going to be 7 a.m. tomorrow. Alright, so we've got the birthday bullet. We started it up and we meant it. Then we need one for Saturday morning as well. What do we have for Saturday morning? What do we have for Saturday morning? That is the question. Google Calendar. Everybody could click on the Google Calendar link. So we're going to start our day at 7 a.m. every day from now on. The World Series of Poker is over. Dieter Keller, Emily Nguyen, Gajewski. Gajewski is the coach for someone, right? Isn't he? I'm sure he would love this. Coach for Gukesh. Yes, the coach for Gukesh. And we just need to put this in. And 2 minutes, 1 second. We have to put the custom start date on the 19th. 1998. Oh my God. But at least we do have the bullet tournament announcements now. So when you do go to community teams, yes. Let's put these. By the way, I have Montreal, Quebecois, right here. And the Discord. Where are you, Discord? It's never open when I need it to be, right? I'm going to put the announcement for Discord in here. So it's going to be double event weekdays. Bullet, blitz, rapid. And I also need to put copy link address. There we go. So now we have double day weekends, and I have to work on this starting today. Oh my god. I have my work cut out for me. Puzzles, puzzle streak. Just need to do a little bit of this before we go. Looks like this is a double check. And I can't play it the other way. I can't play rook. I wanted to do the fancier rook one, but it's not happening. Bishop check. Maybe I have to go this way, just in case. I don't know. Here we go. I don't know. We'll have to slay. We want to stay. Let's see what's in store. Could it be a pot right now? I was gonna have it rhyme, but I decided not to rhyme. I literally decided not have it rhyme. Just a stair-stepping maneuver. And lastly, but not leastly, check. And my opponent is going to be very unhappy. And we've done our 5 for today. Do I take, and then push? I don't think he's going to be able to stop it. Rook over. I can't afford to let that rook fall. All right. Fair enough, everyone. Let's do it. Let us take care of a very good friend. I always try to raid people that I know personally. It's great that you can watch this football on Swedish TV tonight and not have to drive to Bajo to watch on via satellite. That is pretty cool. Are you going to the game, Pegasus? Ladies and gentlemen, Ron. I don't know if Ron was actually thinking about the Amazon wish list, but I would appreciate gift subs to the Amazon wish list every day of the week. Honestly, I appreciate you so much, Ron. Please don't do that. Because when I did this, I did it for Nemo's birthday, aka Nemsko, and I ended up having to get an account on Amazon Canada. So because I had to get an account on Amazon Canada, it was ridiculous, right? Now, if I was going to be sending gifts regularly, then I probably should do Amazon Prime. But I should just get a residence in Toronto, and that would be easier. But I made sure to not leave any credit card traces behind on that one. But yeah, searching for stuff and ordering on Amazon Canada to give someone a birthday gift is pretty tough. So you would have to do the same thing, interestingly enough. Let's set this raid up. Thank you everyone for being here. Namaste. Cheers and ciao. We have double bullet days. good. Volodymyr Mersin birthday bullet. Let's get everybody's recognition in for their credits and all of that. Thank you so much to everyone for all of your support. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. You don't have to hit the notification bell, but it helps immensely. Cheers and ciao, everyone.